From June to October 2015, 3 interwoven well-being dialogues were held across the country. The program comprised 12 workshops in 6 locations. The program, commissioned by the What Works Centre for Wellbeing from Hopkins Van Mill, was funded by the Cabinet Office and ScienceWise. We spoke to over 100 members of the public.
There has been some respect for my position, my thoughts, my views, and I hope that I've been able to give respect to other people. It's a good way of asking people their opinion, because it is almost like a discussion, it's almost like a chat. It has been thoroughly enjoyable.
In engaging with a broad demographic of people, the dialogue aimed to increase the effectiveness of the What Works Centre for Wellbeing, ensuring that its work programme and policy priorities are informed by the views of the public.
I think it's very important to discuss community wellbeing, you know, on whatever platform you can, because the community, it's all of us, and it affects every one of us, and whatever's going on in the community, you know, we need to have an opportunity to voice things and to share things and learn from each other.
I think it is very important to have a group conversation about these subjects, because you've learned from other people, you will understand what other people would like to do to improve their well-being, and it also give you ideas on how yourself you can improve your well-being.
Going through and meeting different people and learning about different people's experiences and their learning and jobs and stuff has made me more forthcoming talking about mine.
3 policy areas were discussed: community well-being, sport, culture and well-being, work, learning and well-being.
My views in discussing sport, culture and well-being are very optimistic, they're very positive. So sport, culture and well-being works in conjunction with keeping our authenticity at a peak, optimal health, and continuing to enjoy the life that we've been given.
The dialogues enabled people to share their views with each other, informed by contextual material from policymakers and specialists in each of the 3 areas.
People welcomed the opportunity to express their views. They said they found the discussions exciting, useful, insightful and enjoyable.
Gain understanding as to areas within the community that I wouldn't have been aware of beforehand. So people are discussing experiences that I, although being a member of the community, are totally foreign to me, which I think is quite nice and something I'll take away, sort of being like, oh, I met this person who does this kind of work and this work exists. I find the speakers that came in today, I thought they were lovely. I thought they were really, really nice, and I really felt that the work they did was very positive and very interesting, so I'm taking away a lot of knowledge about things I wouldn't have known before, and maybe with that becomes a furthered understanding.
Oh, I've gained a tremendous amount from it. Firstly, from other people who are in this arrangement. They put through ideas that never occurred to me and made me think about things, think about life, think about well-being, think about sport. It's very exciting.
Participants said they have gained confidence, an appreciation of the quality of other people's lives, and new information to share with other people.
Taking part in discussions, I have personally gained more confidence.
I think listening to some of the younger generation who came here, they've not got different opinions. We're all very, very similar opinions. We all want fairness in our work lives.
Wellbeing was a new phrase I'd never heard of before this group started, but I classed it as other words before. Always classed it as maybe like understanding others in the workplace, various heading banners, but never well-being. So 2 words was a big category behind it.
Those who took part expressed the hope that the What Works Centre for Wellbeing will share the dialogue findings widely, encourage policymakers to use them to inform their work, continue to use dialogue as a means of identifying the needs of the future, and ensure that the lived experience participants shared will go on to inform the work of the centre.
That our views are being taken into account and they're going to be collated into a large report, and you know that it's going to be very detailed and it's going to be given to the appropriate people.
I think it's very important that somebody's actually asking these questions. They're asking from the community, they're asking from people from the community, people on the ground, people with life learning experiences, knowing what its own community wants, what it needs, what the future is. It's great to have all this information correlated. Hopefully it'll go to better use and also we'll be able to see some kind of substance at the end of it.
Hopkins Van Mill would like to thank all the people who took part in these dialogues for their willingness to share meaningful stories from their lives and for having confidence in the dialogue process.